You know, I'm a story freak because funny stories are great, and the funniest ones are real things when you kind of chemically mix it with the brain you look at it with, if that makes sense to you. Funny thing happened to me, and it's the greatest thing that ever happened in my life, actually. I was down on the Cumberland River. Now, y'all don't know where that's at, but that's down, some of you do. Well, I'm going to tell you about old Reed, see? I was down on the Cumberland River and I was catfishing, okay? And carp fishing. And I'd been there 3 days. Now, I'd been out of the Army about 5 years, so I had my fatigues on me. And they'd been on me 3 days, too. Along with my combat boots and my field jacket. And I had been using catfish and carp bait. And I hadn't shaved and I hadn't bathed. And there was just a nice little green cloud around me there, see? Yeah. Well, I get this phone call at the dock, and I go up to the dock, and it's an old friend of mine from Atlanta, Georgia, named Felton Jarvis. Now, Felton Jarvis is the gentleman who produced Elvis Presley in the last, I guess, 13 years of his life. And Felton was on the phone, and he said, Jerry, Elvis heard a tune that you and Chet cut on that album called Guitar Man while he's riding down the road in L.A. And he said, and we're down here recording it, and it don't feel like your record, and Elvis wants it to feel like that. And he wants you to come down here and play on his record. Would you do that? I said, well, no, but you mean you want me to come down there and play on my song that Elvis Presley is going to record? Is that what you asking me to do? He said, yeah. I said, well, I might do that. So we said goodbye, and I hung up the phone because I had about 23 miles to go, and 3 minutes later, I walked in the studio. See? And I never will forget it. He's the first thing I saw when I walked in was Elvis Presley. And I'd never seen Elvis before. And now, picture me. I'm talking about green cloud and all. I mean, I'm straight off that muddy Cumberland River, and I'm saying, Elvis gonna cut my song. Elvis gonna cut my song. And I walk in that door, and there's Elvis, and I said, damn, you're pretty. And hey, boys, he was. I'm talking, you know, he made me and y'all look like Ned and the third reader. See, well, that just knocked him down. He was fit to be tied. We laughed and scratched and got to know one another. And then we went in there and recorded my song. And the adrenaline was pumping so hard, I almost got it too fast. But then after Elvis' death, Felton wanted to go in and redo them and update them a little, and we did. And if you will allow me to, I would like to go back to that time and then remember doing it and adding the guitar parts later, and the feeling that was in that music when we made it. Hope you enjoy this little story. It's just about a bunch of guitar players all over this country. It's called Guitar Man. It goes like this. Hang on. Well, I quit my job down at the car wash, left my mama a goodbye note. About sundown, I left Kingston with my guitar under my coat. Hitchhiked all the way down to Memphis, got a room at the YMCA. Why the next 3 weeks I went a haunting them nightclubs, looking for a place to play. Thought my picking would set them on fire, but nobody wanted to hire a little guitar man. I nearly about starved to death down in Memphis. I run out of money and luck, so I bummed me a ride down to Macon, Georgia on an overloaded post truck. I thumped on down to Panama City, started checking out some of them all-night bars, hoping I could make myself $1, making music on my guitar. But the same old story, them all night kids. Ain't no room around here for a guitar man. So I left in a hobo jungle, bumped 1,000 miles of track, till I found myself in Mobile, Alabama, at a club they call Big Jack. A little 4-piece band was jamming. I took my guitar and I set in. I showed them what a band would sound like with a swinging little guitar man. Show 'em, fellas. If you ever take a trip down to the ocean, find yourself down around Mobile, make it on out to the club called Jack's. If you got a little time to kill, and just follow that crowd of people, you'll wind up out on his dance floor, digging the finest little 5-piece group up and down the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, and guess who's leading that 5-piece band? Wouldn't you know it's that swinging little guitar man?